Alright, what's going on, guys? Andrew from Theme Park Magic here. Here's my honest review of the Sweet Toy restaurant. If you want to try the food, that's perfectly fine, but I do not recommend going there. I'll explain to you why. First reason deals with their food. The food is kind of different, per se. Their food is like a pork chop. I tried the pork chop was the first dish today. It was kind of a hard, tasteless, very uncomfortable. I mean that, and then I also tried the swordfish after because I disliked the pork chop. And then the swordfish is kind of like, it was like hard, again, tasteless, not very good flavor. Again, made my stomach feel ill and terrible. So I do not recommend those two dishes. But not the pork chop, the other equivalent. The swordfish is the fish, and then the steak ribs are supposed to be that dish. Then the issue is, source from WW News today said that it's the Patina group that owns that company, or a bunch of our Disney Springs restaurants. So Josh Tomorrow of Disney Experiences watching this Bob Iger get rid of the Patina group, kick them out of the park entirely, because they treat their employees like trash, meaning that they pay their employees poorly. The state minimum wage for is like $5 or $8, and they pay them lower than that. And the second thing with them is that they treat their employees not like cast members. The cast members are treated where they can choose to be in unions or have their voices heard against, like, leadership. These people working with the Patina Restaurant Group do not. These people are forced to work however many hours, be treated like the cast members, but now they work for a third-party restaurant company. There's all the horror stories I've heard of this company, as well as the information that people from WW News said that they are aware of. Again, the treatment of these employees, how they're other cast members, but they're not. Again, the wage that they're paid, they're treated by this company terribly and just awful. So, not only that's an issue, but again, pay and all these other factors that everybody faces essentially is bad. So, there are good companies in Disney restaurants that Disney does own that is nice, like Acelia is a great steakhouse, California Grill, Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom, Garden Grill, which I like at Epcot. Just get rid of, when you have a horrible, awful company like Patina Restaurant Group own this restaurant, and if they have facing these issues with their employees work for them and not for Disney, then just get rid of them. They sign a lease agreement with Disney. Like our third-party restaurant, even for my job, I work at Sierra Point. We have TGI Fridays, Perkins, other restaurant groups and people that sign a lease agreement to our park, and then we have a local restaurant called Melt Bar and Grill in Ohio. They signed a lease agreement. They terminated the lease against Cedar Point. So these restaurants can be kicked out by the property owner from our park or Disney, or they can terminate the agreement like Melt Bar and Grill. So honestly, fully get rid of Patina Restaurant Group. It's got me as a guest who's been here since 2014. I wrote the great movie ride and everything. That's by the fact the past and the part of it. Just get rid of the Patina Restaurant Group. They don't belong here at Disney. Open those spots where like local chefs, people know what they're doing, how they make the food, professional up to Disney quality, equivalent standards. Now, let's have this average restaurant company again that treats their employees awful, and that WW News saying Tom Cross and everybody has to report on it because of they know people work for that company and those restaurants and their treatment. But again, that's just putting my opinion out there, and probably suggesting Disney just get rid of the Patina Restaurant Group. Had awful overall experience. Their food essentially is like worse than any quality standards that Disney has set for them. Those standards for Patina Restaurant Group, and the food's probably like a 0 or like a negative 0.000, whatever their rank or beer but exists. But again, that's my honest reviewing opinion of the food. If you're gonna try it, try it again. This stuff like the short rib or such things, don't try it again. If you have a sensitive stomach like myself, or that you don't like such food because it may not make you feel comfortable. With that being said, let's end the video. Hopefully somebody from Disney sees this and actually investigates what goes on with this company, and it comes true that these people who work for Patina Restaurant Group are poorly treated. They're treated like they belong in like a low class of restaurant food service, but they don't. These people should be working for Disney fully, not for a third-party restaurant company that just disrespects their employees, pays them terribly, and forces them to live a non-living wage in life that these people don't want to work for. So that being said, again to Disney, please get rid of the Patina Restaurant Group, possibly all the restaurants, unless they investigate each one of them, determining their employee relations and how these people are treated. But firstly, get rid of Space 220 first, replace with your own restaurant, maybe something themed to, I don't know, Rocket Man, Rocketeer, any of the properties that they originally owned at Disney, instead of this wasteful, terrible part of a company that just, again, serves terrible food. I've tried to, and it's since gone downhill. Once again, WWC reported on this. Again, the treatment of the employees and everything, it's just a whole mess that they're going through. Again, that's the best way to get rid of it. Have Disney go ahead, terminate these people's contract and get rid of them entirely. Thank you for watching. It's my honest review of Patina Restaurant Group and that whole Space 220 restaurant going downhill that was previously, and hopefully somebody for Disney sees this and takes action against this company that should not belong at a Disney park.